In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with Church Connect. But before you get started, there's a couple things you need to keep in mind as you're creating your Church Connect app or website. The first thing is you have to know what Church Connect is. If you want to learn more, definitely check out our Church Connect overview video or user guide article. But just for review, Church Connect is a church website, a church app, and a member portal all rolled together into one feature. The other thing you have to keep in mind is what exactly you want to use Church Connect for and what your ministry needs. For instance, if you don't have a website, or if you have a website and you're considering replacing it, you can use Church Connect as a full church or ministry website. Or if you have a great website and you want to keep it, you can add content that's directed at your members and use it primarily as a member portal instead of a full church website, and just link your Church Connect app to the existing website you're using now. Once you have all of that squared away, then you can jump into the Church Connect feature and start adding content and customizing it. Now, to start doing that, you'll log into your ChurchTrac account and go to the Church Connect feature. Now, if you're just starting and this is the first time you've accessed your Church Connect feature, you'll notice this little warning in the bottom right-hand corner saying you have not customized your Church Connect page link. That's step one. This is the first thing you need to do to get started with Church Connect. You'll notice at the very top, your URL or your Church Connect link is generic. It just has a series of letters and numbers, .churchtrac.com. And of course, your members or your supporters will never memorize this link, so you need to customize it. To do that, all you have to do is select the Connect menu button in the top right-hand corner, and then choose View Your QR Code and URL. At the very top, you'll see your link, and you'll see a button below that to customize your link. When you select that, this window opens up where you can search for a keyword. By keyword, you're selecting what you want to enter as the subdomain to replace those letters and numbers. So just think of a keyword that matches your church or ministry's name or branding in some way. For instance, my church's name is Activate Church, so I'll try that first. Activate Church, and you have to spell this keyword all together as one word. And I'll check the availability. And it says it's available. Perfect. So I can use this as my URL for Church Connect. It'll be activatechurch.churchtrac.com. If it wasn't available, I could maybe think of something very similar like acjacksonville.churchtrac.com or something of that nature. Now, before you select this and you confirm that you want to use this as your keyword, you need to make sure that this is the keyword you want to use as the link for your Church Connect URL. You don't want to constantly be changing your URL because your members won't be able to remember which is the most recent URL for your Connect page. If you ever do need to make a change, you can do that, but you have to reach out to our support team to make that happen. So I'll go ahead and choose Activate Church as my account keyword, select OK. There we go, and that warning box just disappeared, and now the link at the top has been customized. I have activatechurch.churchtrac.com for my URL. So step one is done. Step two, after I've customized my URL, is to grab that QR code so that you can direct members and guests to your Connect page. That's found in the Connect menu as well. I'll select that and then select View Your QR Code and URL again. And below the URL is that QR code. We've already created it for you, and this is custom specifically to your Church Connect link or Church Connect page. All I have to do is select the Download QR Code button, and it'll save it onto the device that you're viewing this on, like your phone or your laptop. From there, you can then add it to some flyers in the welcome area. You can display it on the slides before and after your service. You can even add it to the back of chairs and pews in your sanctuary. I've seen a lot of churches do that as well. That way your guests and your members just scan that QR code with their camera app on their phone, and it takes them straight to the app where they can then download it onto their smartphone and have it with them throughout the week. So once you've updated or customized your URL and you've downloaded your QR code, the next thing to do to really lay the groundwork for your Connect page is to go to the Connect settings and do a little more customization and tweaking to really make Connect your own. That's also in the Connect menu in the top right-hand corner of the screen. select the Connect Settings option. Now this is where you can decide to display your church's logo at the top of the Connect homepage. If you haven't uploaded that yet, you can do that in the settings menu of your ChurchTrac account. I highly recommend you do that as soon as possible. You can also add some subtext or subheader text at the very top of the app. I've seen a lot of churches add either like a little welcome message or maybe their mission statement or church's motto there. And then below that, you can do some more work to visualize or update the visual look of your Connect app. For instance, you can update the background color and the secondary color, which is all like the buttons within the Church Connect app. We recommend you keep the background color very light so that the cards really stand out and it's not visually overwhelming for your users. And then once you do that, you can also set how extreme the curve is on the cards that you're using in Church Connect. For instance, I don't want the curve to be too extreme. I'm going to set the default curve. And you'll notice on the left, you probably saw how the curves were a little bit softer now on the edges of those cards. And then last but not least, and this may be the most important thing you can do when customizing and getting started with your Church Connect app, is go ahead and upload your app icon. We recommend just uploading your ministry or church logo here so that whenever someone downloads the app onto their phone, your logo is there for the app icon so that it makes it very obvious what this app is for. Now, after you're done with your Connect settings, the next thing I recommend you do is go to the Connect Users tab at the very top of the screen, and then select the Church Connect User Settings. We have an article in our user guide that goes into more detail about the user settings, but I wanted to point this out here just so that you can really lay the groundwork of your Church Connect app and be ready for people to download it on their phone. But this is where you can choose whether or not your members can upload or delete their profile photos. And you can enable or disable an online directory here as well as a few other details that can be customized and controlled here. Once you've done that and you've set up the user settings, now you can do the work of adding cards to your Church Connect page. We have another online user guide article on creating and editing Church Connect cards. Definitely check out that article. Also, if you want to learn more about customizing Church Connect, we have a whole set of articles in our user guide on creating and editing everything within Church Connect. So go ahead and check out our user guide for more information on that. But once you're done with adding cards and adding content to your Church Connect website or app, it will look a little something like this. So this is the fruit of all your work. You can make Church Connect look and function perfectly for your members and for your guests as well at your church and your ministry. Again, if you want to learn more about how to customize Church Connect, go to our online user guide and read all of the articles we have for Church Connect. We also have a YouTube channel with over 100 videos about everything to do with your ChurchTrac account, including Church Connect. That's another great resource for getting started with Church Connect. If you have any questions, reach out to our support team and we'll be more than happy to assist you.